Hey everyone, Kurt and I are here to give our midweek update. You'll notice that we are in two separate places this week, but we still wanted to get this update out for you. Kurt will share a little bit about why that is.
Yeah, with Indiana Governor Holcomb's stay-at-home order for all non-essential businesses and non-essential travel coming into effect today and continuing through at least April 7th, we decided as church staff that those of us who are usually in the office during the week, we'd move to a work-from-home status for at least that period of time. Of course, like you, we don't know how long this is going to last, but for now, those of us who are able to do our work by computer and phone, we're all still working, but we are doing it from our own homes. So if for some reason you need to contact somebody in the office, like if you have to contact the administrative assistant or the church administrator, we're going to ask you to do that by email, but you should feel free to contact me or Seth by email or text or phone. I was going to say, if you call me and I don't answer, pretty good chance that I'm on the phone already, so please leave a voicemail. If you call Seth and he doesn't answer, it's a pretty good chance his children are running around behind him, and he too will, go and maybe go into the laundry room or something and call you back as soon as he can. I wanted to say too that the custodian is not in the building for at least these 2 weeks. And before we left yesterday, the appliances in the kitchen were cleaned out and the thermostats were turned down. Let's see, what else? Oh, I'm the pastor on call this week. Seth will be on call starting Sunday and all next week. David Dowd is the deacon on call, as he's been all this month. And I do want to take a moment to give an extra word of thanks to David. David's been undertaking a project of calling a lot of church members to check in. And I want to thank him and the other deacons who have been reaching out to folks in the church. While Kayla, our administrative assistant, is working from home, one of the things that she's working on is arranging for our online giving platform. So look for upcoming information on that. The organization we are working with launches those new, the sort of brings it online, I think, once a month. And so we're hoping that we'll get an April 1st start for that. But in the meantime, please send your offerings and pledges through mail. Also, later this week, look for an email from the church office that will have links for live stream for YouTube for this Sunday, and for a pair of Zoom calls for Sunday as well. We're gonna do the Zoom calls again at 11 and noon. And then there'll also be an attached PDF, which will have the order of service. So what you can do is print that off or have that on another device. And then as we're moving through the worship service on Sunday, you'll be able to follow along. The church website also has a direct link to the YouTube channel. So I think that that'll take you right there to our channel. And then we'd encourage you to subscribe. And that way, if you have what's the word I'm looking for? Notifications on your phone. You'll get those when there's new content uploaded to YouTube. Okay, that's a bunch of announcement kind of stuff. Seth, do you want to talk a little bit about our Facebook presence, Facebook group, and other kinds of things like that?
Yeah, just first, as Kurt mentioned, a social media expert here for the church. The website really is the easiest way to get to all of our pages. There's a Facebook link there too. It's just the letter F, the logo there for Facebook. But on the Facebook group page, on any of these platforms, if you have Zoom as well, if you are unable to get on any of those for any reason, please contact us or send us an email. I was able to walk somebody through how to use Zoom chat, and trust me, I'm joking about expert because I wasn't able to get my Zoom call to work the first time. So if I was able to walk through someone through that, it's not too difficult. So I'm getting more familiar, and a number of us here on staff could help if you're not able to get on any of those platforms, or you've heard about the Facebook group and you'd like to be a part of that. we'll be starting some more conversation threads on there, and please continue as you already are to connect in whatever ways that you feel led as you're able to post on that group site. One other thing that I'll just say as far as content goes is that we may, there'll be something that's coming out here inviting you to share some content with us that we'll be using and putting out through some of these different platforms, because we're not able to share together and use all of our gifts in worship in a number of ways. And so far we've been providing a lot of those offerings, but we want to allow a space for that as well. Of course, you all can do that on your own platforms, but we want to specifically, intentionally draw people into that conversation.
Yeah, that would be nice. Maybe some music kinds of things, or other sorts of things that might be sort of worship related, but other kinds of sharing. So that'll be nice. So be looking for that. I do want to say a few things about worship itself. We've been evaluating what we've been doing these last 2 weeks and planning for this coming Sunday. And I wanted to tell you, this is what we're planning to do. A very few of us will be live streaming the service from the chapel at the church. We'll enter the building through different doors. We'll maintain healthy distances from each other for that hour. The chapel and all the surfaces there have been disinfected again. We've reached out to a number of you in the last several days and have gotten a pretty nice confirmation that the worship together, the way that we're carrying it out, is really essential for our community, for our spiritual and emotional well-being. So that's our plan for this Sunday, and we'll just take it week by week and see how things go. I'm going to be on a call tomorrow with some others from the ministry office and other pastors, thinking a little bit about what Holy Week might look like. So we're going to start thinking about what Love Feast could look like, and communion together, and how that might be done online. Lots of things to figure out. But for now, for this Sunday, we invite you to join us at 9:30. It'll be live. You, of course, can watch it later, but there's something really nice, really important about all of us being together on Sunday morning. So Seth and I will be here at the church, keeping our healthy distances from each other, and looking forward to worshiping with you. One of the things we want to do each of these Wednesdays is kind of give a little bit of maybe a preview and then a closing thought. So Seth, you're going to do a song, something related to Sunday, and then after he's done with that, then I'll have a closing thought for us.
Yeah. Kurt is going to share a little bit about one of these stories of Jesus that speaks to things that are timeless. And some of my favorite songs are those that are very timely when they were written, but are still timeless and have different meanings as time goes on. And this is a song I'm going to share. On Sunday, it'll be tied with something familiar as well. But today, I'm just going to share maybe this part of the song was written by Bill Jolliffe, a Quaker professor at George Fox, a wonderful songwriter. And these words, I think, speak poignantly to the times we're in. I don't need the news to tell me that something's going wrong. I can taste it in the water. I can hear it in my own songs. There's lots of kind of poison, like there's different breeds of hate. And the answers aren't easy, but the problems can't wait. These are my times. These are your times. Can we be the friends of Jesus in these times? Count the hours, count the days, really not that long to stay. Can we be the friends of Jesus in these times? To share the kingdom's glory is to share the kingdom's scorn. To wear the crown of peace, you must wear the crown of thorns. Sweet Jesus, give us strength to stop our angry thoughts, and then your grace may make the space for your justice to begin. These are my times. These are your times. Can we be the friends of Jesus in these times? Count the hours, count the days. It's really not that long to stay. Can we be the friends of Jesus in these times? We can be the friends of Jesus in these times.
Oh, that's wonderful. We're that's going to be paired with what a friend we have in Jesus, and so there'll be, that'll be the postlude of the service on Sunday, and Seth will sing that part, and then we'll be able to come in on that familiar part of that familiar hymn. So those will be good moments together. I too wanted to share something that is timeless, a little bit different version maybe than what we've been used to. You've heard this version before, but this is John Philip Newell's version of the Lord's Prayer. And I invite you to pray with me as we close out our time together. Ground of all being, mother of life, father of the universe, your name is sacred beyond speaking. May we know your presence. May your longings be our longings in heart and in action. May there be food for the whole human family today and for the whole earth community. Forgive us the falseness we have done as we forgive those who are untrue to us. Do not forsake us in our time of conflict, but lead us to new beginnings, for the light of life, the vitality of life, and the glory of life are yours now and forever. Amen. Well, we'll say goodbye for now. We'll be back on Sunday. Please feel free to contact us if there's anything we can do for you. We're glad to do it. Thanks.